Hello there, this is DBT and these Art of Runes. And alright, let's continue talking about Asphalt Legends. And today, we're going to look at the patch notes for the upcoming season, Crimson Equinox, which is due for next week. It's technically not a patch as there is no update to the game, but hey, you get the idea. Before I jump into it though, if you enjoy my content, you know what to do. Hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel, cause doing these things help the channel to continue to grow, and in that way I can continue making this content for you. So, if you wanna see some more Asphalt Legends right here, go ahead, like and subscribe. But alright, let's talk about the Crimson Equinox. And yeah, we're gonna look at the entire patch notes and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the events and everything that it's coming. So, let's start doing some reading. A new season arrives as the summer ends. The Crimson Equinox approaches, bringing us the last season for this update. Get in gear as we have some exciting events lined up as Avenged Sevenfolds prepare to take the center stage in our Avenged Spotlight. That's right, we got the Avenged Sevenfold Spotlight. Now, this was not a secret. We knew this since the last update, or rather the last season, because for some reason they previewed this. But anyway, now here's the confirmation that it's going to be happening. And reading into it, Hail to the King! Avenged Sevenfold returns for an encore in a brand new Spotlight event. Get ready to get your hands on the Shelby SuperSnake with one of the sickest decals out there. And man, I have to agree, the decal for this car is absolutely gorgeous. I really like it. I mean, it's obviously not going to be to everybody's taste, but I do think it's a bit of an edgy one and I like it. But anyway, let's continue reading the season events calendar, and here we go. Crimson Equinox season special events. First, we start with the Team Fortzilla P1 special event running from the 18th of September till the 2nd of October. The one and only car created with gaming in mind by the Ford team, the Fortzilla P1 is back in action. Featuring the Team Fortzilla P1 as obviously the main car. Then we got the Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5 10th anniversary, which is the Class B Ford that was added as a Legend Pass car some seasons ago. We got the Bentley Continental GT Speed, I believe that's the Class A one. The Lamborghini Murcielago, ooh, nice. We got the Ferrari Enzo Ferrari, recently featured in a car hunt. I made a video on it. If you want to watch it, I'll put the link in the top right about now. Then we got the ATS Automobile GT, which is honestly a bit of a peculiar one, because you could say that it's a rare car. Now, this one did have a special hunt some time ago, a very long time ago, but it was a very difficult hunt to do because of how many blueprints it needed to even unlock, and you had to do it in the minimum amount of drop rate, whatever. It's a bit of a tough one, so it's a bit of a rare car in general, but hey, maybe you have it, so it will be useful over here. And finally, the Zenvo TS1 GT 10th Anniversary Edition. Now, if you don't know anything about the Fortzilla, it's a Class A car, considerably high tier Class A car. Did I say Class A or Class S? It's Class A. And that car is a bit of an infamous one. It's not particularly loved because it doesn't drift very well, but man, that acceleration is a bit crazy. So yeah, it's an interesting one and it looks ridiculous. So hey, I kind of like it for it. Then we got the Avenged Sevenfold Spotlight running from the 25th of September to the 15th of October. Cross the finish line first and it's Hail to the King of the track, featuring the Ford Shelby SuperSnake. As we know, it's gonna be the main car, so I suppose you can expect to be able to get blueprints for that car in every single refresh of the store. Then again, there's not too many cars featured this time around, so probably all of these cars are gonna be available in the shop, you know, the Spotlight shop to get blueprints for often, so yeah, there's that. We got the Porsche 911 Carrera RS 3.8. This is the Class D one that was, I believe, a Legend Pass car as well at some point. Man, that was a bit of a disappointing car at the time. But anyway, over here you should be able to get some blueprints for it, though keep in mind, I do believe this needs a crazy amount of blueprints, so yes. Then we got the Glickenhaus 004C, the Class D Glickenhaus, the McLaren GT Class C, Kepler Motion, which is also a bit of a rare car in general, again, another Legend Pass car from some time ago. So if you have the Legend Pass cars, well, then you have this, but if not, yeah, this might be a little bit interesting to acquire over here. Even if it's not an amazing car, it's basically a mid-low Class B car. And finally, the 4GT Mark IV. Now, I've seen some people being disappointed by some of the cars featured in this Spotlight because, oh my god, again the Glickenhaus, again the 4GT, the McLaren GT, we've got a bunch of them. I understand that, but at the end of the day, it's themed around the Avenged Sevenfold, so it features some of the cars over there. And honestly, I'm not bothered by the fact that it has the 4GT Mark IV. because it's a Class B car, high Class B, and yeah, it's another one kind of similar in a way to the Forcilla, where it doesn't have the best drift, but hey, the acceleration kind of helps it quite a bit. And at the end of the day, it's a car that I really like, and with this Spotlight, I might just be able to max start it, so hey, I'm looking forward to that. But I understand that everybody's taste is different, so you might not be super excited about this. But hey, the Ford Shelby SuperSnake, it's a Class A car, and it's a strong one, so why not? But alright, moving on. The Mosler Super GT. A familiar face makes a comeback, a dedicated special event featuring, as the main car, the Mosler Super GT. Again, very strong Class S car, maybe even rivaling a tiny bit the Venom, maybe? Then we got the Aston Martin DBS Super Leggera, a car that I keep on saying that people are sleeping on. This is a pretty decent, pretty good Class B car. The McLaren Sabre, ooh, the Citroën GT by Citroën, the Spania 2015 GTA Hispano, the Koenigsegg Regera, and the Koenigsegg Gemera. So let's have a quick breakdown of these cars that are featured over here. The DBS Super Leggera, it's a common car. The McLaren Sabre, it is not. This was only featured in a draft syndicate and eventually got a star hunt, but again, in a star hunt, you're not able to make a ton of progress. So, for example, I wasn't even able to unlock that car, so yes, that is a bit of a oof situation. The Citroën GT by Citroën. It's a relatively common car because, you know, you can get it also through the Legend store, or the, what is it called? The Legend store? Yeah, whatever. Then we got the Spania 2015 GTA Hispano, which is a rare car. I think there was an event for it or something, but overall it's a rare car. I don't think a lot of people are going to have that. Regera is relatively common because, again, it's another Legend store car, so long as you have enough of a garage to get into it. And the Koenigsegg Gemera, it's a very rare car, very good car. So overall, this is going to feature some cars that are rare, some cars that are relatively common, so it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to be set up and how much progress will we be able to make it. If we can at least unlock the car, that would be kind of dope, but again, we'll see. I don't think that the Mosler is a key car, so yeah, here's hoping for that. Now, as a personal note over here, I'm really excited by the idea of getting a, you know, the multi-packs that they make available during special events and whatnot. I hope that one of the multi-packs is going to have the DBS Super Leggera, the Sabre, and the Citroën GT, or maybe the Super Leggera, the Sabre, and the Regera. Basically, I just want one of the packs to have the Sabre and have the common cars. In that way, I can just get blueprints for the McLaren Sabre because, man, I really like that car. It's not a particularly good Class A car, so I'm just clarifying that, but I personally like it a lot. So I would be super stoked if I could get this car in multi-packs that contain cars that I already have. Because if it's a multi-pack that contains the GTA Hispano and the Gemera, and the Sabre, that's going to be a nightmare because I don't have either of these two cars. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get guaranteed blueprints for this thing easily. But okay, whatever. All right, let's keep on talking about this event. We got the Jaguar XJR9 Grand Prix from the 23rd of September till the 9th of October. Prove yourself on the track with the Jag XJR9 in our latest Grand Prix. Now, this car, it's a bit interesting that they made a Grand Prix for this particular car, given that just a couple seasons ago, we had this car available, granted, in a pay-to-win fashion, but we had it available in the Spotlight Pass. So seeing it over here, like, okay, well, I guess this is your opportunity to get that car. But honestly, people participating on that are gonna be there's gonna be a lot of people that already have the car at high stars, and they're just gonna be looking for the epics. So I imagine it's gonna be difficult for somebody that doesn't own the car already. So keep that in mind. Then we got, oh man, I'm so excited about this, the Porsche 935 Special Hunt from the 7th of October to the 21st. Time for our latest special hunt. Get the hunting for the one. Oh, jeez, why can I not read that? Get to hunting for the one and only Porsche 935 2019. Now, if you're not familiar with this car, it's this one right here. Man, I've been wanting this car for so long. It's a key car. It's a special hunt, so you're gonna have to max it out, basically gold it and all of that. But man, finally being able to get this car is gonna be very nice for me personally, and honestly I think for everybody, because it's a powerful Class A car. Nothing wow, absolutely groundbreaking, but very strong. Not necessarily very fast, but it's one of those that is really pretty good at just about everything. Good acceleration, good handling, good nitro. So yeah, maybe it should be a little bit comparable to the, what was that one? The McLaren 650 SGT3, whatever it is. Maybe a little bit close to that, but hey. Still, regardless, I just like it. It has a big wing. I like the car in general, so yes, I'm excited about that one. And finally, we get the new Starway for the Vencer SAR from the 19th of September till the 16th. a new Starway arrives featuring the Venture South, obviously as the main car. It's going to require the Dodge Viper ACR, which is a common car, the Ferrari Monza. That is the one that makes me scratch my mind, because the Monza is a rare car, I believe, in general, so I don't imagine a ton of people are going to have this, but hey. Then the Porsche Taycan Turbo S and the Lamborghini Countach 25th anniversary. So I'm a bit curious about this one, because I believe the Venture South in general is a much more common car than the Monza, and maybe even than the Countach 25th. Because I think you can get the Sarth much earlier in the garage levels than, for example, the Countach, which is much later. So I don't know, it's a bit of a strange one, but hey, if it works for somebody, great. All right, then let's have a look at the time-limited events. We got 2 car hunts this time around. One is going to be for the Porsche Carrera GT from the 18th of September till the 30th. By the way, not to be confused with the other Carrera I just mentioned earlier. You know, the Class D one. No, this is the Class B Carrera. Pretty good car overall, so yes. Bentley Mulliner Bacalar from the 2nd of October till the 14th. Class C car. This car has been relatively rare, not exceedingly rare, but you know, not super common, so hey, Class C. Well, so if you want it, there it is. Ferrari Esports Asphalt Series qualifiers. The Ferrari Esports Asphalt Series continues, and you still have your chance to qualify during the Qualifier 3 on the 18th of September and the Qualifier 4 on the 25th. Yes. All right, then we got the Lamborghini Authentica Star Hunt from the 18th of September till the 28th. For all the Lambos fans out there, this is your chance to get your authentic Lamborghini Authentica. All right, let's pause right there. You cannot get your car in this Star Hunt. This is a key car. So I just want to make that very clear before anybody gets super excited. This is mainly for the people who already own the car, or people who want to start it up just in case it eventually comes back and you can get the key. But you know, it's a Star Hunt. You can, unless they change something about it and they make the key available in the Star Hunt, otherwise you're only going to be able to get blueprints over there. So yeah, let's keep that in mind. Now, in a personal note, I'm excited about this because this is a car that nobody wanted to pay attention to. It was a Grand Prix car, and let's be fair, it's a very bad Class S car, really. It's like bottom tier Class S car type of deal. But still, it's a Lambo, you know that I collect them, so I'm kind of hyped. Well, I already got it from the Grand Prix, and I did take it to like four stars. So if I'm lucky enough, I might be able to take it to the final star with this. So hey, that's exciting for me. Then we got Oktoberfest from the 19th of September till the 30th. Race down to the Oktoberfest with one of these beauties. And we got the Racer Tachyon Speed, the Aston Martin V12 Speedster, the Bentley Continental GT Speed, and the McLaren Speedtail. Another pause right there, because I'm a little bit scratching my head over here. Isn't Oktoberfest supposed to be German stuff? If I'm not mistaken, Racer Tachyon, it's an American brand. Aston Martin, Bentley, and McLaren, all of these are British brands. So, I mean, they could have brought, you know, Porsches, given how many Porsches are featured around. They could bring Porsches. They could bring the Apollo, you know, the Apollo brand. You know, there's brands to bring over here, but okay, I don't know why they went this way, but okay, whatever. Then we got the Lamborghini Authentica Epic Hunt from the 28th of September till the 9th of October. Time to get those epic import parts for your Lamborghini Authentica. Again, you know, for people who care about the car, like myself. Then we got the Moon Festival from the 30th of September till the 3rd of October. The Moon Shines and the Arenero Husari 33 reps up. Well, you know, it's an event to get probably some credits, a couple of blueprints for the Arenero Husari, which is a classic car, very fast, pretty strong, so long as you're able to control it, because obviously it's one of those that don't have a ton of nitro, so you need to be pretty decent at the game in order to make the most out of it. I can't, so there's that. There's a Porsche of Legends from the 1st of October to the 12th. Time to vote, race, and build our community car together. This time you are picking the sides area. Don't forget to play in all 5 events to unlock an animated decal for this car coming in 2026. Which sounds like, oh my god, next year, but hey, it's some months away, so, but yeah, anyway. Well, no, actually, you know what? The decal is probably gonna come out in 2026, but like halfway through the year, because these events are taking forever. This is the second one that we get, and I think there's gonna be 5 in total, so yeah, this is gonna take a while, but whatever. Yeah, so get some stuff over there and do the voting stuff, which, by the way, last time I don't think they clarified that you needed to vote on the website, but whatever, let's move on. We got the Dragon TLE China Golden Week from the 1st till the 7th of October. We're celebrating the Golden Week and take a ride on China's supercars, and it's gonna feature the Tech Rules 1896 track version and the Neo EP9. Now, here's hoping, I'm really gonna be hoping over here, that they make the key available in this event for the Tech Rules 1896, because I've been doing the unleash for this car for so long, but never committed to spending tokens on it, so I have it like at 5 stars already. I just needed to take it to the final star and eventually get the key. So hopefully this is gonna be my opportunity to get it. And if that were the case, man, if I could in this update get the tech rules, the Porsche 935 and the McLaren Sabre, that's 3 racing looking cars that, oh man, I've been wanting for quite a while, and it would be a great opportunity. But hey, let's hope that my tokens are gonna be enough. And finally, we got the World Animal Day from the 3rd of October till the 8th. The celebrations are not stopping. Show your kindness for the animals worldwide by riding these beasts. And we got the Porsche 718 Cayman, Jaguar F-Type SVR, the Asphalt Owl, and the Jag XJ220S. And that's basically it for the patch notes. Now, did you notice how many times Porsche was featured this time around? That's why I'm saying that I find super weird that in the October Fast, where it's more about German stuff, and it's not there. But hey, what do I know? Now, one thing that it's worth mentioning is, or noting, is the fact that nowhere in the patch notes did they mention the Legend Pass car. There's no notes about it, and it's a little bit strange. But honestly, I believe it's gonna be once again the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. And why do I say that? If you go to the Legend shop right now, you will see that there's packs for that car available. Normally, obviously, the car that is the Legend Pass car has packs available if you just wanna start it up real quick or whatever. And normally, these packs last for as long as the car is gonna be featured. And if you notice right now, as of today, as I'm recording this and publishing the video, it still says that there's 32 days or so. So it's like, wait, the season ends in under a week from now. Why is it still gonna be featured for another 20-something days? Oh, because according to my guess, indeed, it's still going to be featured in the next Legend Pass. Now, this is not confirmed, so I don't know if it's 100% true. Maybe I'm making this up, who knows? But I believe that's gonna be the case, so yeah, let's keep that in mind. Honestly, not super excited about it because you know that I'm not a big fan of Ferraris, but whatever, it's fine. So yeah, there you have it. That was the patch notes, or I suppose update notes for the new season, the Crimson Equinox season. Why don't you let me know in the comments what you think about this? What of all of these excites you the most? And what do you think about the Spotlight? Are you upset that some of these cars are repeats from previous Spotlight? Or are you mostly focusing on the Shelby SuperSnake? But alright, that's gonna do it for this video. Once again, if you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!